too. You know, back then, you know, it wasn't like, you know, like a normal thing. You know, back then if someone asked you like if you jerked off and shit, you'd be like, no, I don't do that. That's nasty. What the fuck? Now if someone asks me, I'd be like, fuck it. You know, I beat that shit like 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day. It doesn't matter. I fucking beat that shit like I beat my child. Okay, I should probably not say I should probably not. Boy, shit looks nice as fuck. Well, hold up. I was out here in Christmas cheer and shit. So now I'm not even gonna lie with you, okay? I haven't played this game like in about a week or so. Not because I don't enjoy it. You know, I obviously enjoy it because if I don't enjoy it, I probably, you know, obviously wouldn't be here. I'll probably be like all the other kids and go to like Black Ops 2 or some shit. Back on my 720 Insta swap type shit. But I mean, I've been really busy. Fuck, so there's a winter of Brime and shit. There's so many new things they added to this game. What the okay. Okay, yeah, I should press it by accident. Also, something really new is I ended up getting keratin, which if you don't know what keratin is, it's pretty much like this, like, I don't know, like Call of Duty 2 map or something like that. I don't know where, like, I'm pretty sure it got remade somewhere else. It's a Call of Duty 2 map, and I never had access to it until, you know, Dots ended up, you know, giving me his season pass. He also ended up giving me Naruto, so shout out to that too. Because, you know, we out here being weebs and shit. And obviously, you know, if you're not brain dead, you probably realize, you know, there's something, you know, a little bit different, you know, wrong with me right now. And I know some of you guys are asking yourselves, why does it look like, you know, you just went to, you know, one of those, like, most Mexican fucking parties ever? And the answer to that is because I did. Okay, like, I'm gonna be honest here, okay? No, this is because I didn't have to do a presentation. Okay, I don't go to parties. Last time I went to a party was like a year ago. I'm not even kidding. Like literally a year ago. Not because I don't want to. I just simply don't get invited. You know, this video got actually really sad. No, pretty much, you know, today I had to do this entire presentation, and it was a really big presentation as well. Pretty much I had to do this entire presentation, and if I failed it, I fail all of my classes. All of my classes go down 1 letter grade. But if I end up passing, and you know, I pass all of my classes, and you know, I mean, it goes up 1 letter grade only if you get like a really high score. If you don't, well then you're fucked. I mean, it was whatever, to be completely honest with you. It was, you know, actually just like, I mean, it didn't really bother me as much as, you know, as much as I thought it would. You know, I just kind of went in there, you know, just kind of, you know, told my entire part of, you know, the presentation that I needed to. And then the judge kind of told us, you know, completely irrelevant questions to, you know, to the actual thing that I put on the presentation. You know, here's the thing, you know, here's what I think, right? If I, you know, make a presentation, you know, it's there for a reason. I want you to ask me questions about, you know, what I wrote down. And then they ask you questions about, you know, completely irrelevant things that I didn't even think of. So overall, I fucked up. More than likely, I fucked up. Also, another thing is I ended up switching, you know, how my face cam was positioned. If you guys don't know, you know, there was a different angle to my videos or whatever. You know, this is definitely, you know, a different angle from, you know, my usual one. I don't know if this is good or not. I really don't know if you guys will enjoy this or not. I kind of do enjoy it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. You see, I like it because, you know, I feel like I don't have to, you know, totally shift my body a different direction, you know, from when I'm normally facing. But I don't like it because it's different. I don't know. It's really weird. It's kind of like that stage of, you know, when you get like an awkward haircut. Like, it's kind of good, but you don't know it's good. It's just kind of like something you got to get used to. Let me know if I should go ahead and, you know, change it up, or if I should, you know, leave it like this. I should go back to, you know, where it was. I should fucking kill myself, you know, things like that, you know, really nice positive things in the comment section, please. So very recently I was, you know, kind of just looking at my channel and stuff, and I just kind of realized that I haven't really told the story in like a very long time. And I feel like, you know, there are a lot of things that, you know, I do share with you guys, because, you know, again, like my channel is like very personal to me. You know, I like tell you guys a lot of things that, you know, I don't tell, you know, normal people. But that being said, I obviously tell other people things that I don't say on here. Because let's just say there's some things that I've done in my life that just should not be on YouTube ever, and that should never be touched on, and you know, that's just normal things, obviously. You know, I don't want to hop on here, you know, say something and have that, you know, be used against me like 2 years later. Something I just kind of don't want to do. But, you know, this is something that I kind of touched on, you know, in a much older video. I never really got into it though, and that is, you know, why my old YouTube channel got taken down. If you guys didn't know, I did have an old YouTube channel. I did, you know, I did Call of Duty videos on there. I did skits on there. I did whatever this is on there. Okay, look, I was 9. Okay, I was 9. I didn't know what I was doing. I thought this was funny to me. What I'm trying to say is, you know, for a lot of people that, you know, have been on my channel for a very long time, you guys know that this isn't the first channel that I ever had. So, you know, pretty much I started doing YouTube back in 2012, and my first ever videos were, you know, those plush videos or whatever that, you know, kind of like Super Mario Logan does. If you don't know who Super Mario Logan is, he's like this 20-year-old man that like plays with dolls, like Super Mario characters. You know, everyone for himself. You know, if you want to go ahead and do that, you go ahead and do that. I found it entertaining back then. I'm pretty sure I can't stand to watch it now. I literally used to be friends with, you know, the people that he used to talk to. Like, there was like this character, it was like a Luigi character, and like I literally talked to the voice actor. You know, we were friends for some. Anyways, this is also when I started making Call of Duty videos. Now this is, you know, in my stage of cut comms where like I didn't really know how to do anything. I didn't even have an Elgato. I didn't have a face cam. Literally, it was just me and, you know, my fucking, you know, 720p shitty camcorder thing that I still have, by the way. It's this little piece of shit right here. Little yeah. And pretty much, you know, I was using it to, you know, stand it up like in a fuck ton of, you know, like discs and books and stuff, and, you know, literally have it, you know, pointed at my TV, and, you know, that's how I used to make my cut com. Now, pretty much my main priority at the time was, you know, I wanted to be like Jev. That was my main thing. I wanted to be like Jev. I wanted to be exactly like Jev. I wanted to talk like Jev, be like Jev, you know, literally just be Jeff. I mean, I'm gonna say this right now, okay? Me, like, Jeff is still, you know, a really big inspiration to me. I'm you know, I'm not gonna, you know, throw him, like, he's a great person. Around this time, he kind of, like, didn't have, like, I don't know, like, censorship. I don't know how to say it. Pretty much, you know, back then, you just talk about whatever the fuck you wanted. If you want to talk about ass, you talk about ass. If you want to talk about, you know, just shit like that, you just fucking talk about it. You know, I think that's what I admired a lot about him. So the video that I ended up making that kind of, you know, had this entire thing, you know, going up to me was, I made a video on how I got caught watching porn, which honestly, you know, wasn't the best idea, you know, at the time. I was only like fucking like 12 years old anyways. You know, I literally remember that like it was yesterday. I'm serious. I remember what video I clicked on it. And anyways, pretty much the story went like this. So me, as you know, the middle schooler that I was, found out that I can do something with my wiener. And kind of like anybody that found that that ultimate power, I didn't really have full control over it. So pretty much I just did it wherever the fuck I wanted. You know, obviously, you know, not like in fucking public and shit. Obviously, you know, that's kind of a no-brainer, right? But at my friend's house, I did it. Anyone's house, I did it. I just went somewhere, I did it secludedly, and you know, that's how I was. So pretty much, you know, while I was over at my friend's house, he ended up, you know, just taking my phone from me. Now, at this time, I didn't have anything on my phone that, you know, was, you know, any secret or whatever, so I just didn't really care. And he went on Google Chrome, and when he clicked on Google Chrome, well, let's just say you found heaven. You found heaven at that point. I just remember that day too. You know, back then, you know, it wasn't like, you know, like a normal thing. You know, back then, if someone asked you like if you jerked off and shit, you'd be like, no, I don't do that. That's nasty. What the fuck? Now, if someone asks me, I'd be like, fuck it. You know, I beat that shit like 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day. It doesn't matter. I fucking beat that shit like I beat my child. Okay, I should probably not say. I should probably not. So I ended up making that video on my old channel. Now, here is where things started turning for the worst. So now, my parents knew I had a YouTube channel. They didn't know what it was called. They didn't know, you know, what I did on there, but they knew I had a channel because, you know, I talked to them a lot about YouTube. Back then, and, you know, even still now, you know, I do have, you know, a passion for YouTube, you know? I always, you know, wanted to do this as a job. I always, you know, wanted to do things like that because, you know, I never really found a lot of interest in things, you know, outside of YouTube and outside of things that I wanted to do. This interests me, and, you know, that's kind of what I wanted to do. And, oh, wait, is there gonna be something here? Wait, is there? And no, okay, you ran away. Alright, sick. That would have been my fucking first and only clip on Keratin. That would have been really nice too. But you know, I fucking suck, so. So pretty much my mom kind of, you know, heard, you know, me recording this video. Like, she heard me recording the video. I don't know why I recorded with her here, but anyways, that's beyond the point. And you know, she ended up telling my dad, she's like, look, I made a video, you know, you said this, you know, you might want to go ahead and check it out. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he was talking to. And pretty much, okay, I remember that it was yesterday. I didn't remember like it was yesterday. I was on my bed. My friend was, you know, with me at my house. You know, we were just chilling out playing Black Ops 2. And all I remember was looking at my phone. I see that I get a text message. My dad, you know, ends up texting me a link to a video. Now, when I see a link to a video, obviously I think, oh, you know, it's just like a song, or it's, you know, something that, you know, is pretty much harmless, you know, something that he wants me to see because he probably thinks that it's funny or it's cool or something. So, you know, I click on this link with, you know, nothing in mind. And when I click this link, it is a link to my video that I uploaded, which was about how I got caught watching porn. I clicked on it. Immediately, I'm like, okay, well, he found my video. That fucking sucks. I found it funny. Okay, at the time, I'm like, okay, this is funny to me. Like, this is actually really, really funny. He ended up seeing the video. I made an entire video on it, too. Pretty much, I made a video on me getting caught. Then he found the video. Then I made a video on him finding the video. It's a lot of videos. I promise. It's weird. And then pretty much in fear that something was going to happen, you know, whether, you know, someone were to find it or something were to happen or something, you know, someone were to do something, they kind of forced me to, you know, go ahead and delete my channel. Not only did I delete my old channel with like 80 subscribers, which were all sub for subs, by the way. I'm going to say this right now, they were all sub for sub. Back then, you know, you'd comment on someone's video sub for sub, or you comment on like this little thing called, you know, like fucking Sub Express or some shit. Sub for sub, sub for sub. Like, believe me, that was something, you know, people did back then, okay? I don't do it now. I haven't done it, you know, ever since. But I'm just saying, okay, back then I was a pussy. So yeah, I ended up deleting my channel. They took away my internet. I didn't have internet for like about a year. Literally, the only reason why I ever, you know, even got my internet back was because I ended up getting hit by a car. I'll probably make a video on that too, like later on. I ended up getting hit by a car. So if you didn't know, there's that. I ended up getting hit by a car, and pretty much, you know, I had nothing to do, so my mom would turn on her hotspot so I can play Black Ops 2. That's how I started recording videos and uploading them to this channel. And then I ended up getting my internet, you know, in secret because my mom ended up paying it, and then my dad didn't know, and then my dad got mad when he found out. But anyways, that's pretty much the story on how I ended up deleting my old channel. I don't really know how to feel about it. I mean, the reason why, you know, I never really, you know, made an entire video on it, like a full-on video on it, was because I was scared that, you know, my dad was gonna find this one. And, you know, even if he does find it, I really hope that, you know, it's kind of like, I hope like it's different, you know what I mean? I know I'm 15 years old and, you know, I'm still a minor or whatever, but I really feel like, you know, just, it's something that, I don't know, I found it really, really funny. But I was just really, really scared that, you know, they were gonna find this video again, and then I don't want to delete this channel for obvious reasons as of now anyways. I mean, you never know, you know, I can quit like in a week or so, you know, so. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much, you know, all for the story, and I don't know what this man's fucking doing here. Hi, oh, okay. That's it? Alright, cool. Let me open the supply drop real quick. I'm gonna open it, you know, during the, like, around the Christmas tree so, you know, I can get luck and shit. If it's Christmas and I don't get, you know, anything good for me, I'm gonna get pissed. Yeah, okay. Okay, alright, cool. Anyways, guys, that's been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button. It means so much to me. I should really hope they don't find this video. If they find this video and they try to take down this channel, then I'm kind of fucked. Because if this channel has like 2.2k, and like I kind of don't want to restart 2.2k, so like I'm just saying. And yeah, that's about it. I love every single one of you. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't mind the blanket. And yeah. Peace. I snapped a lot on that. Okay, anyways. Peace.